You are 18 years old. You sit in a folding chair on a football field. You wear a polyester cap and gown. The sun is hot. You hold a piece of paper. It is a high school diploma. You are standing at the exact moment where the math splits. There are two versions of your future, two distinct paths branching from this stadium grass. Path A and Path B. Path A is the university. Path A is the expectation. Path B is the trade. Path B is the anomaly. You do not know it yet, but the decisions made in the next 3 months will dictate the leverage you have for the next 3 decades. Path A. You are 18. You pack a suitcase. You move into a cinder block dorm room. It smells like cheap cleaning supplies and old carpet. You sign a master promissory note. You do not understand what amortization means. You borrow $12,000 for the first year. You borrow $14,000 for the second. You sit in a lecture hall with 200 other people. You learn macroeconomic theory. You work 15 hours a week at a campus coffee shop. You make $210 a week. You spend it on pizza and cover charges. You are accumulating knowledge. You are also accumulating debt. The interest accrues silently. It does not wait for you to graduate. Path B, you are 18. You do not buy extra long twin sheets. You buy steel toe boots. You buy a tape measure. You sign an apprenticeship agreement with a local electrical union. You wake up at 5:15 a.m. You drive a 2004 Ford Ranger. You arrive at a commercial job site. The air smells like concrete dust and diesel exhaust. A foreman named Mike tells you to carry spools of copper wire. Your back aches. Your hands blister. You're paid $18 an hour. You work 40 hours a week. You net $560 after taxes. You do not pay tuition. You are paid to learn. You live in a cheap apartment with 2 roommates. You open a Roth IRA. You put $100 a month into an S&P 500 index fund. You do not tell anyone. Age 22. Path A. You walk across another stage. You hold a Bachelor of Arts degree. You feel accomplished. The grace period ends 6 months later. You log into the loan servicer portal. The balance is $46,000. The interest rate is 6.8%. The minimum payment is $520 a month. You apply for 70 jobs. You get 3 interviews. You accept an entry-level marketing coordinator role. Your salary is $48,000. Your monthly take-home is $3,100. You pay rent. You pay the student loan. You buy groceries. You have $300 left. The math is tight. You breathe shallowly. Path B, you are 22. You sit for your journeyman exam. You pass. You are no longer carrying spools. You are pulling the wire. You are making the connections. Your pay jumps to $34 an hour. With overtime, you make $75,000 a year. Your take-home is $4,800 a month. You have 0 student loan debt. The $100 you invested every month is now worth $6,000. You increase the contribution to $600 a month. Your Ford Ranger has 190,000 miles. You keep driving it. Age 26. Path A. You get a promotion. You are an account manager. Your salary is $65,000. You upgrade your apartment. You buy a new car on a loan. The student loan balance is still $41,000. You are paying mostly interest. You feel like you are running on a treadmill. You wear a nice button-down shirt to an office with fluorescent lights. You send emails. You attend meetings about synergizing deliverables. You do not feel like you produce anything real. Path B. You are 26. You are tired. Your knees hurt when it rains. The trade takes a physical toll. You know you cannot bend conduit until you are 60. You understand you must use your body to buy assets so the assets can replace your body. You buy a small house with a detached garage. You use an FHA loan. You put down $8,000. You spend your weekends rewiring the house. You upgrade the panel. You build equity with your bare hands. Your index fund holds $42,000. The compounding is beginning to show. Age 30. Path A. You make $82,000. You marry. You combine finances. The household income is high. The household debt is higher. 2 student loan payments, 2 car payments, a mortgage on a suburban house. You require $9,000 a month just to break even. You have golden handcuffs. You cannot quit. You cannot pivot. You must continue sending the emails. Path B, you are 30. You test for your master electrician license. You pass. You form an LLC. You quit the union. You buy a used white transit van. You put your logo on the side. You are the owner. You hire a 19-year-old apprentice. You pay him $18 an hour. You charge the client $120 an hour. You discover leverage. You are no longer just selling your labor. You are selling a system. Age 35, Path A, you are a director. Your salary is $115,000. The student loans are finally under $20,000. You feel a sense of relief, but the lifestyle has expanded to consume the income. You send your children to expensive daycares. You go on vacations, you finance with bonuses. You have $40,000 in a 401k. You look successful on LinkedIn. You are one restructuring away from a crisis. Path B, you are 35. You have 4 vans. You have 6 employees. You do not wear the tool belt anymore. You wear a polo shirt. You sit in a home office. You do estimates. You dispatch crews. Your business generates $1.4 million in gross revenue. Your net profit margin is 20%. You take home $280,000 a year. You max out a solo 401k. Your index funds cross $400,000. The house you bought at 26 is a rental property now. The tenants pay the mortgage. Age 40, the reality. Path A, you are 40. You make $140,000. The student loans are finally gone. It took 18 years. You are exhausted. The corporate ladder is steep, and the air is thin. You sit in an ergonomic chair, but your neck is stiff from stress. You have $200,000 in retirement accounts. You're doing okay, but you are entirely dependent on the W-2 salary. If the company merges, you lose everything. You have no hard assets. You have an impressive resume. Path B, you are 40. You are entirely free. You sell the electrical business to a private equity firm. They pay you $2.8 million. You take the cash. You add it to your index funds. Your total portfolio is $3.4 million. Your assets generate $136,000 a year in passive dividends. You never have to touch a wire again. You never have to dispatch a crew again. You wake up on a Tuesday, the sun is hot, you drink coffee on your porch, you remember the concrete dust, you remember the 50-pound spools of copper, you traded your physical labor early, you bought the math, you built the machine. The guy in the ergonomic chair is still sending emails, you are watching the grass grow. The math is absolute, the balance always wins.